Gauteng police are keeping a watchful eye on Brakpan following deadly taxi violence there yesterday. 4 people were killed and 6 others were wounded during a shootout early in the day. Several people have been arrested. eNCA's Lindokuhle Xulu is in Brakpan for us this morning. Lindo, a very good morning to you once again. This would be about the time that you'd see long queues. We know that a taxi rank, Tsakani taxi rank, has been closed by Ismail Vadi, the MEC. What are you hearing? What are you seeing this morning, especially from commuters who probably didn't get the message this morning?
Well, a very good morning to you, Yuveka. We are coming to you from a different location than we were earlier on. We are actually at Duduza Taxi Rank, just not too far from the Tsakani Taxi Rank, which was closed off. We saw a lot of police there at the Tsakani Taxi Rank, but here it seems that everything is functioning normally, as Tutuga is showing you right now. Commuters have this alternative to actually come to this particular taxi rank to get taxis. So not too far from the taxi rank of Tsakani Taxi Rank. It's just a matter of walking a bit longer in terms of, getting taxis. The residents from Tsakani are the ones that are actually walking a longer distance because there's no taxis in that township. But if I can just get some reaction, get some reaction from the commuters here about some of their concerns, because there has been growing concerns in terms of their safety and what is happening around these areas. Tutuga, if you can come closer to me, let's speak to Ubaba here. Baba, still Baba, what are your concerns about what's happening in the taxi industry here?
I think the safety of the commuters, that's the main worry. But now that the provincial government has intervened, I think everything is going to be solved sooner than later.
So how difficult is it getting a taxi? I mean, if you come from Tsakani to actually come here, how difficult is it? It's a matter of coming to this taxi rank instead of Tsakani taxi rank, or how difficult is that transition?
I'm not sure about the Tsakani because I'm staying local. So I'm staying in Gauteng, and then this violence actually that we saw yesterday on the television, it actually took place in Tsakani, not in Gauteng.
Okay, very much so. If you hear Ubaba here, is basically saying that they're not affected really. So I think what the main concern here is that this violence shouldn't spread to other places. But one thing is for sure is that the commuters from Tsakani are able to access taxis at this particular taxi rank. Not too far, we will be going to the Tsakani taxi rank to show just how the situation is there. Of course, the police have parked inside and outside the taxi rank, and taxis only in the Tsakani township are not working. So people are able to get taxis to Germiston, to Johannesburg, as well as other places here. It's just a matter, again, of walking a longer distance.
And Lindo, while we're waiting to hear exactly, while investigations continue into what exactly the cause of yesterday's taxi violence was, what led to the deaths of 4 people and the arrest of 7 people, we know many of them believed to be security guards as well. Just give us some idea as to the security situation in the entire area, because surely, although we know that Tsakani taxi rank has been closed, but there must be, like you say, some fear when it comes to the entire area. Just give us some idea of what you saw when you got to the area in general this morning, security-wise?
Well, definitely, Yuveka. I think one thing to take note of is the high police presence that was promised in that statement by MEC of Transport, Ismail Vadi, which we are very much seeing. We see a lot of police cars patrolling around the area, not just, stationed in different places, but also ones that are stationed in different places that police, I think, thought would be hotspots for this. As I mentioned earlier, the taxi rank has about 10 police vehicles inside and several others outside. So what commuters are actually taking comfort in is the fact that there is a high level of police presence, and therefore they see that as something that would stop any form of violence. There hasn't been any violence reported after the incident that took place yesterday, which claimed 4 lives and several injured. But what commuters are taking comfort in is the fact that, there is a high police presence and they're very visible, and they are patrolling around these areas and checking all the places that they seem to think that are hotspots for such for such violence.
So do we have any clarity this morning? I mean, what are we hearing about what the possible causes are? I mean, we know the official investigation is underway, but possible causes, what do we know of what the taxi associations have been saying?
Well, details are very much still sketchy, Veka. Early in the morning, we will be, of course, trying to go to those places, trying to get our ear on the ground and get to the bottom of what is happening. Even the South African Police Services was not sure yesterday when we spoke to the Gauteng spokesperson of what exactly was happening, although they were aware of that there has been talks between the taxi association as well as taxi drivers from Takani. It seems as if some people were speculating, even on social media, that this is a matter of routes. It's a matter of Takani taxis not being allowed in Brakpan or something like that. But we are not sure because we haven't confirmed anything. But police say they're investigating exactly what happened there. The dispute, of course, or the violent outbreak was when the taxi drivers decided to go to the Greater Brakpan Taxi Association offices to try and speak to them after they failed to meet with them here in Takani. So our ear is on the ground at the moment, and we are still trying also to find out what has been happening. We will be speaking to the taxi, the people who control the taxi rank here, trying to find out exactly what have they heard about this and what exactly is the problem around these areas.
Had it been brewing for a long time. Thank you very much for that, eNCA's Lindokuhle Xulu in Brakpan for us this morning.